Cascade Hoops Talk, Billy D. Hey, I got Caden Handran here, the College of Idaho Yotes. You're a senior this year.
Yep.
I'm an old guy. You know, I remember when you came in as a freshman. It seemed like a year ago.
Yeah. It's been fast. Yeah.
No, you come out. You know, the first time I ever sent you a note is when I found out you're from Scobie. My dad's from Northeast Montana, just south of you there. But in your high school, you only lost just less than a handful of games. You guys were really, really good. You grew up there, as we say, in northeastern Montana, where you got to work hard and be kind of tough or you don't make it, right?
Yeah.
How much do you think that kind of helped you grow as a basketball player, just coming from that background?
Yeah. Well, I want to say I've always played on really good teams. My high school team was good. And it wasn't like a situation where I was having to score 20 points a night, 30 points a night. I've always had a pretty balanced team. So it's been a pretty easy transition coming over to College of Idaho, playing around a lot of good players. But playing in northeastern Montana, definitely tough basketball, a lot of farm kids, physical, which obviously you saw the game last night, even versus Langston, very physical play at the tournament here. So I think the physicality, I'm obviously not the biggest, strongest guy out there, but I can take some hits. And I think that's what it's taught me playing in high school in Scobie.
So when you were, you grew up in Scobie, probably a lot of people, even though you came off a really good team, because it's such a small school, they probably discounted you. How did you end up, Colby knows how to find guys, I'd tell you. How did you end up going to College of Idaho? Why did you choose it?
I played for him my 16U year in AAU. Actually, he was my coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how they really even found me to play on that team. I played with Drew, Alex, a lot of good players on that team. And we kind of built a relationship playing there. I really loved it. We didn't lose a lot of games that year either. We went through that whole summer, won a lot of championships, AAU circuit. And I got recruited to C of I, and I knew it all kind of worked out. I liked Colby. I liked the system he ran at C of I. So
yeah. So when you signed and you got in the car and you headed out to Idaho, what is it, about 7-hour drive to your house?
It's a long.
It's
like 13. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because we're on the opposite side of Montana, so it's.
Well, I know
drive.
where it is. Up there in the northeastern corner.
It sucks. Yeah.
So when you load up the car, you end up in Caldwell, Idaho. Mm-hmm. Young kid right out of high school. Did you ever dream you'd be here in Kansas City playing for possibly your second national championship? What you guys have achieved?
Yeah, it's been pretty special. I do want to say I remember thinking to myself, if we can get Drew Wyman on the team, we'll have a chance to win a lot of games, just because I knew how special he was. I knew that he probably should be at the Division I level. He's a talent that, we're really lucky to have him, and just the person he is. So I knew if we could get him, recruit him, and then they had a bunch of other pieces when I came in as a freshman that were really good. I knew we'd be a good team, but making it to Kansas City 4 years in a row, I never thought.
Drew's from Great Falls, right?
Yeah.
That's quite a ways from you.
Yeah, it's still about a 5-hour drive, but I played with him throughout high school a little bit.
So when you were young, what was it about Drew's game where you said, oh, this guy's pretty special?
Man, I think he could do everything. He rebounded really well. And at a young age, he's always had like crazy bounce. And all of us, we'd play in those AAU tournaments. None of us really could jump. We'd just shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And Drew was the only guy on the team who could really, really get up and jump. And but he's got it all. He's got post game. He can shoot the three. And I knew if we could get him, we'd be in a good spot.
When he first, not to talk about, but when he first came to College of Idaho, he was pretty much a 10-foot turnaround jump shot guy.
Yeah, he's expanded his game a lot.
Oh, a lot. The first time I saw him just light it up from three, I was like, I talked to him after the game. I go, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been working on that. Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I think he went 7 for 8 when I saw him. I go, wow.
Yeah.
Your game, you are very adaptable, right? Because of your build and your strength, you can play point, you can play 2 guard, you can play 3. Mm-hmm. What did you play in high school?
I don't really know, actually. I kind of was I brought the ball up a few times. If I got a rebound, I'd push it. If we were in the half court, I played post. So I guess that's maybe kind of why I can switch and play a few different positions for us.
Yeah.
Because in high school, I was kind of just wherever they needed me.
Yeah, well, you've got that perfect build where, you're big enough to survive in the post, but you're ball handling and you're quick enough and you can distribute the ball, you can play on top. That's really got you. That's really got you a lot of playing time at College of Idaho. The fact you're adapt, and you got a lot of other guys on the team that can score. So You just need somebody who can distribute the ball, get in there and rebound.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, we got a lot of guys. I mean, it's fun playing with Johnny and Drew, and we just have so many weapons. I like getting post touches and just looking out there, and everyone's hands are up, like, "Hey, pass it to me." So I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I love doing, is passing the ball to those guys and shooting." So
Stratton Rogers really came into his own this year. He's always been a tough guy, really good rebounder. One of those kind of guys as an opponent, you go, "Oh man," because he tips it out, you know.
Yeah.
And what's it like to play with a guy like that? Just he does all the dirty work in the middle.
Well, I'll tell you, playing against him in practice is not fun. We got to try and box him out. It's not fun. He comes every time to the rebounds. He can score under the post too, and he's just the hustle, epitomizes a hustle guy. So really fun playing with him. Gives us extra possessions. Athletic. I mean, he's getting on the rim, and really fun playing with him. Yeah.
Talk about the College of Idaho. It's a really good school. What are you majoring in?
I'm a double major in philosophy and business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have any other plans when you graduate yet? Or I'm hitting you cold off this.
No, you're all good. I get that a lot. So, but my answer has been a little bit different every time. I'm really considering going to graduate school for philosophy, but we will see. I don't know. That's probably the top of my list right now.
How is the academic? It's a really good school. It's a high-end school. What has the academic experience been like at College of Idaho?
It's been pretty, well, there's times where it gets pretty stressful, especially because we are doing a lot with basketball, lifting and practicing and film and whatnot, but it's been amazing. I've grown a lot as an individual there, just from different professors, and they really care about you because of how small the school is. I feel like we get a lot of care from our professors, so it's been amazing. I wouldn't change it for the world.
People who aren't from the area don't realize the community support you get there. As you know, I've been to College of Idaho many times. Just talk about the community. Obviously, you get the student body, but the community is just, they're crazy for the Yotes.
Yeah, and you can see it. A lot of them came to Kansas City. We got a lot of fans here, and it's amazing. It really does feel like a mid-major D1 feel, like when we're playing in our games with the student section rocking, and a lot of those fans die hard. And what people don't really realize is we talk to a lot of people after the games, and they get to know us. We get to know them. So we have a really good relationship with our fans too. Which
you guys do something unique. Most teams will go straight to the locker room. Most teams. Yeah. But Colby lets you guys stay out for about, say, 10, 15 minutes sometimes, tops, 15 tops. Yeah. He lets you stay out and get with family and talk to people. Yeah. What is that a big piece of how you stay so close to the community? Yeah. I've grown a lot of relationships just talking to people after the game, talking to people what they see in the game, and what they liked, and everyone has a story, and it's really fun to get to talk to some of those people who sit way up at the top. You walk up there and talk to them and say thanks for coming to the game, and even just 2 minutes of their time, and it's really fun. Yeah. What has it meant to you to be part of this Yote team? I think you've been in Kansas City every year you've been there, right? Mm-hmm. Am I right? Yeah. Yep. What has it meant to you to be a part of this Yote team? I mean, you'll be a Yote forever now at this point. What has it meant to you as a person? It's been a lot. I got family, brothers now for life. I know I can come back to the College of Idaho anytime, and go into that locker room and talk to those guys. And it's been pretty surreal making it here all 4 years. And I talked about it a little bit with my team, but I have family kind of all over the country, and this is kind of like a middle spot in the United States where everyone gets to come in and all my family gets to unite, and it's just for Yote basketball. So it's been a really big thing for my family, especially. So meant a lot to me for sure. I got to meet your family the other night. That was pretty cool. And you're right, there was a big peripheral group with them, a lot of Scobie people. I talked to them. And your dad was saying even more people are coming in now. So there'll be a big Handran section there, right? Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot of family. Yeah, and a lot of them coming in from the East Coast now too. So it means a lot to me. So talk about, I want to ask you just a little bit about Arizona Christian, but I got to ask you about, well, really two things. When you first came in and started playing, what were you expecting with NAIA basketball, and what did you get? Well, actually, when I was getting recruited by C of I, they were playing the COVID schedule, playing all those D1 teams. And I was watching them play,
just hoping they could get a few wins up that pretty difficult schedule.
That was, yeah.
So, but I did get to see a few of those games. I think they played William Jessup that year, and they played Lewis Clark when they were really good. So I knew the basketball was high level.
Okay,
Lewis Clark that year was good. So I was expecting really high level basketball, but some of these teams now, when you get out to the national tournament, you get to see some of the teams like Freed Harbin, for example, how they play, their style of play defensively, and the Arizona Christians. All over the country, there's really good players and teams. So,
how do you feel like the Cascade Conference stacks up? You guys in Southern Oregon were here last year. LC State was here.
Very physical conference. I don't think people get a chance to watch as much maybe as they should, but we got a lot of good players. Southern Oregon, obviously, amazing year. Yeah. OIT always gives us a run. I mean, they're a really good team, really well coached. We got a lot of teams that. Yeah,
LC State's always there.
LC's good. Multnomah was really good this year. They gave us a few scares.
Yeah, they almost beat you in Portland. I mean,
they were good. Yeah, so, physical team. I think that kind of prepped us for that game last night. So, a lot of good teams in our conference for sure.
So you've looked at a lot of tape. You've done a lot of prep for Arizona Christian. What mindset? What do the Yotes need to do coming in on Monday and Tuesday to get this thing done and get another national championship?
I think just keep throwing punches and not be scared, not be timid, keep shooting the open shots, offensive rebound, and playing our style. I think we have the system to win it, but play confident. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. Caden, thank you very much. That's Caden Handran. He's the College of Idaho Yotes. Thanks, Caden.
Thank you.